Hello everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome to my Where the hell do I unlock everything video that I do for every major patch. People always ask me, where do I unlock this, where do I unlock that? And while it's been like 5 or 6 days, I still get asked that quite a bit. So, I'm going to run through all the major features that were added to the game. Obviously, this isn't the location of everything in the patch, but it can give you a rough idea of where you need to go to grab the stuff for 3.2. Keep in mind, some of this stuff has prerequisites, such as finishing the 3.1 main story, so if you haven't done that, you should probably look into doing that anyway. Besides, the 3.2 and 3.1 story pretty much begin in nearly the same spot. So we're going to actually start with unlocking the 3.2 main story, which you can do here in the Foundation. All you have to do is take the teleport over to the last vigil. It'll drop you in the pillars, and that's not the quest right there. That's some other quest that I just haven't done ever. And you'll just be right here. This is X11, Y11. In the pillars, you'll run into Tataru. Now, for those wondering what else this unlocks, the 3.2 main story is relative to unlocking, well, the story itself, the 3.2 story, the anti-tower, which is one of the 2 new dungeons, as well as the new victory emotes that you can get in the game. Those are part of the main story as well. So all 3 of those features can be unlocked right here if you actually have the quest available, which I don't right now. Now, there is another quest here in the pillars. Let me just locate it really quick. And there it is on the map, over there on the far right side. Let's go over there. That is the quest, A Gentleman Falls Rather Than Flies. And this is the new Hildebrand quest line. In order to access this, you must have finished all of the all of the A Realm Reborn quests for Hildebrand. And then you'll be able to go over here, and this should be Nashu right here. I'm going to walk over there the old-fashioned way. Also, I have a main story quest to hand it. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Well, I guess technically, our Knights Most Heavenly is in the Foundation. That's where my next quest is, so slowly but surely, we'll make our way over here, and then we're going to be looking at things such as Alexander Normal, Alexander Savage, Sephiroth Hard Mode and Extreme, the Kettle quest, which has a hell of a prerequisite, so a lot of people probably won't be doing it, Stone Sky Sea, the Hall of Novice, the Mentor System, and Vath Beast Tribe quests. We'll be looking at all that stuff. Here she is. Nashu Makaraka, that's at least how I pronounce her name, looking for Hildebrand, as you can see. This is where you will continue the Hildebrand quest after finishing the 2.5 A Realm Reborn Hildebrand quest line. Moving on, we have the Lost City of Amdapor, which is one of the other dungeons in this patch. It is the other expert dungeon in the patch, alongside the Anti-Tower. So, this is actually unlocked in Old Gridania at the Conjurer's Guild. So, I'm going to teleport there. Obviously, I've already completed it, but still. Might as well teleport there so you can see it in its fullest. Sprinting over. It's like literally right in the middle of the Conjurer's Guild. You won't be able to miss it. I still have another quest here, I think. We're going to ignore. It's not this quest. It's not this quest from Braya. It's from Isumiyan, right here, the Guild Master of the Conjurer's Guild. He's the person you're going to talk to in order to unlock the Lost City of Amdapor hard mode. Next on the list, we have Sephiroth Hard Mode and Extreme, both of which are unlocked in the same location. That's going to be in Mordona. You're going to want to teleport there. And there's a few things we unlock here. You unlock Sephiroth Hard Mode, Sephiroth Extreme, and Midas Savage, all in Mordona. So I'll be able to cover all of these all at once. Once you're here, go over to the 7th Heaven. Now, if you want to unlock Midas Savage, after completing Midas Normal, come here to the Wandering Minstrel. You can unlock a bunch of stuff through this guy, but as long as you finished Midas Normal, you should be able to get into Midas Savage via this guy. Why, hello there, police. Now, in order to get Sephiroth Hard Mode and Extreme, you have to zone into the Rising Stones by clicking the door. You'll need the 3.1 story done in order to get this, but Sephiroth is not part of the main story. Once you go here, go into the entrance to the Solar. I was going to say Solar, and I was like, it's pronounced differently? I don't know. Then we have Unakalhai. This is the NPC where you will unlock Sephiroth Hard Mode. And after you beat Sephiroth Hard Mode, come back to him to unlock Sephiroth Extreme. He is the location for both of them. Also, if you're looking for some more information on the fights themselves, you do have a book over here that will start explaining the Warring Triad as well as some of that guy's research. So now we've done that, we still have to do Alexander Normal. I showed you where to unlock Alexander Savage. It'd probably be a good idea to show you where to unlock Alexander Normal first. So we're going to go over to IDYLLSHIRE. Now, in IDYLLSHIRE, we can actually unlock a few features. You have Stone Sky Sea, and in the DRAVANIAN hinterlands, you'll be able to unlock Alexander Midas. Now, keep in mind, for Alexander Midas, you are going to need to have beaten Alexander Gordius. Now, it says, let's see, X7, Y6, I believe right here. Yes, so right about here, there's going to be an NPC called the Austere Adventurer. He's not here for me right now because I've already done the quest, but right about here, you'll run into Stone Sky Sea. It's really, really hard to miss. As for Alexander Midas normal, after completing Gordius, we'll take the Ethernet out to the eastern gates. Now keep in mind, if you want to actually participate in Stone Sky Sea, eventually it'll take you to this guy, the Goodly Adventurer. He is actually where you do Stone Sky Sea after you've finished unlocking it. You can see all the different challenges right here, and these give you a rough idea of if your DPS is on par for the fights that you're trying to challenge. Alright, so we're going to fly over here. It's not this quest, Uncoordinated Defense, but it is in this little group of goblins. X21.7, Y8.7, according to the official patch notes. Yep, right here. It's going to be hard to miss. It's, let's see, which NPC is it? It is Round Rocks, who's not actually standing here right now because of story reasons. But this is where you'll go in order to unlock Alexander Midas normal. Now, what do we have left? We have the Kettle quest, we have the Hall of Novice and the Mentor system, and we have the Vath Beast Tribe quest. We also have the Feast, which was actually back in Mordona. However, the Feast isn't available yet. The Feast is the new 4 versus 4 and 8 versus 8 PvP mode, so those are not going to be available until, what is the exact day? I think March 7th? I think it's March 7th they become available. No, March 8th. March 8th those become available. So when the Feast comes out, obviously in my Feast video, I'll tell you where to unlock it. Let's go do the Vath next, since we're already in the DRAVANIAN hinterlands. We could just go over to the DRAVANIAN Forelands, over by Annex Shrine. Let's teleport over. I could have just flown over too, but might as well just teleport over so you have a rough idea of where to go, regardless of where you're going from. So from here, we actually go out over to here, the naming of Vath. As you can see, I haven't even started my Beast Tribe dailies, because I've been doing them on my, I've been using all my Beast Tribe dailies to get materia, which is another thing I should probably explain. Now, while the Heavensward Beast Tribe quests give you lore and they give you experience points, the A Realm Reborn Beast Tribe quests, if you're at least rank 3, can actually give you grade 4 materia, which is very useful for all the new materia melding that people are doing. It's this guy right here, the quest, the naming of Vath. This is where you'll go to unlock the Vath Beast Tribe quests. Next, we have the Hall of Novice and the Mentor system. Now, there's actually a lot of locations you can go to unlock these. If you're brand new to the game, when you're level 15, it'll actually direct you to the Hall of Novice, which is actually right outside of the dungeon Sastasha. However, there are also plenty of locations in other zones as well as in the cities where you can go in order to participate. Now, this is also where you go to unlock the Mentor system, if you're somebody who meets those requirements. Now, for those wondering about the Hall of Novice, I will be doing a separate video regarding the Hall of Novice very, very soon. Just know that it's totally worth doing. You can get an item, a ring, that actually gives you bonus EXP up to level 30. So it's definitely worth doing, and it's only 7 challenges, so here you go. It's one of these things. So you can see these dudes with the Sproutling icon on top of them. Anybody with that Sproutling icon is somebody who you can talk to. They're called the Smiths. They can either sign you up for the Mentor program, or they can let you enter the Hall of Novice. Become a Mentor, ask about Mentor, register for Hall of Novice training. All these options are available at the Smith. I came to the one here in LIMSALOMINSA. There's one in GRIDANIA. There's one in Ul'dah. There's one, I think, in Eastern Thanalan, Western Thanalan, Western Lenosha, and I want to say South Shroud? Central Shroud? I think Central Shroud is the last location over at Bent Branch. But anyway, if you ever see these NPCs, sign up, do your Hall of Novice. It's only 7 challenges, and it is very much worth doing between the gear experience and the experience ring that you will be getting. I believe the last thing we have to unlock is the Kettle quest. Now, for those wondering, what the hell is the Kettle quest? So the Kettle quest is actually a side story quest regarding Geralt, and for those who are curious more about him, he was part of the Relic quest, he was part of the Zodiac quest, he's part of the Anima Weapon quest, and it's just a little bit more backstory on him. Now, this quest is only available if you've completed a Zodiac Zeta. So this is a follow-up quest to the Zeta quest. Keep that in mind, because that That makes it so that it's got a pretty hefty prerequisite, and also the kettle quest itself has you redoing certain things from the old Zodiac questline. For example, the first one requires you to get 50 Alexandrite. I believe one of them makes you kill Garuda, Ifrit, and Titan Extreme. I think one of them makes you do one other thing. I can't really remember, but then this kettle can actually be used to craft into fist weapons. Fist weapons where it's literally a monk wielding kettles. I'm not kidding. This seems like it's all a big joke. It's really not. And this will be the last quest for this video, so while we're on our way running to the sky, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for all the latest Final Fantasy XIV news, updates, guides, all that good stuff, and be on the lookout for some of my other videos. We have some sponsored Blade Soul videos coming in this week, so if you're looking forward to the new class in that, if you're looking forward to the 8th floor of Mushin's Tower, and if you're looking forward to Naryu's Labyrinth, the new heroic 4- and 6-man dungeon, definitely be sure to be following me on that. We'll be making a few videos about that. Anyway, the quest you're gonna be looking for is right here, Jalzahn. He'll be the NPC you talk to, and eventually it'll take you over to Geralt. As you can see, it says it's red to me because I still need the 50 Alexandrite, which you can see in this quest right here, Kettle to the Metal, and it gets you the ultimate kettle nexus. You can also just put the kettle in your estate, should you want to, so you have options with this thing. But anyway, if there's any quests or NPCs you feel that should have been mentioned, be sure to put them in the comment section of the video below. I'm going to go work on some other videos, guys, so thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next one, and until then, take care.